Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on I Saw the TV Glow, a weird movie, a very indie movie about two people and a strange TV show they watched as kids that somehow impacted their lives, and weird stuff happens. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So there are these two friends. One is clearly in love with the girl. The girl says she's into other girls and gives herself a butch haircut at one point. And it kind of follows their lives in some weird TV show that they're both into as kids that somehow has supernatural powers, and then follows his kind of sad life as he continues alone, and she sort of disappears into the TV. And then at some point I think he smashes his own head inside to the TV because he wants to go inside the TV show. I don't know. This looks too weird for its own good. They're promoting the soundtrack, which seems like a huge tell that they don't have anything here. Sloppy Jane featuring Phoebe Bridges, Snail Mail, Alex G, and King Woman. They're all in the soundtrack, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. They're not promoting the actors. I don't know who wrote or directed it. It seems like they have a lot of money to do this, but I don't know. Feels like a college movie. Feels like a college student decided to make this movie, and it's kind of a self-insert. Only it's like an older college student, if you know what I mean. I don't know what it's about. I other than what I just told you. So first act, I doubt it goes in the order chronologically, but I think they're in high school, and then they're looking back on when they were kids, and they watch this weird show, and then at first I thought it was going to be about them investigating the show and who was on it, but they don't really seem to get into that. They kind of touch it. See, here he looks older, and his life has gone downhill, and he works in an arcade. I don't know what time period. This must take place like in the 90s. And here he is in younger days, I think, although it's a completely different actor. So he's in love with her, but like I guess he can't express himself, or does she love him, but is she going through a phase with girls, or is she actually gay? I don't know. Seems like they're in high school here. Just jumps from time to time. I guess the first act would be in high school, and then the girl disappears, and all they find is a burning television. Somehow the TV show's connected to it, but the main character's too lame to do anything to figure it out. But he keeps getting clues, and maybe one of the most original, evocative, adventurous films of this decade. I don't see any adventure in this. I just see a bunch of teenage angst. At some point, they put like a mark on the back of their neck, and then here he is trying to erase it. And third act, he realizes life is a lie, and really there was a better life in the TV. I don't know. I just don't get it. Will it be good? I don't know. Just looks weird. Looks like a bunch of weird scenes sort of mashed together. Unforgettable with an instantly iconic soundtrack. Yeah. It's does have a soundtrack. Let's see if there's any other data here. From writer and director Jane Schroburn, starring Justice Smith and Bridget Lundy Payne. Justice Smith. Oh, I know what he's from. He's from the American Society of Magical. You know that movie. Only in theaters May 3rd. This has got to be an art house movie. Absolutely, 100%. All right, we got to go to the IMDb to find out any kind of write-up on the plot. There it is right there. It's all the TV glow. Two teenagers bond over their love of a supernatural TV show, but it is mysteriously canceled. That's not enough. Look, that's just not enough. You need more. You need you need more. I don't know, Justice Smith. The makeup looks good. He does look older. It just seems like, somebody working out their issues on film. It seems like a movie that should have been at festivals, not released to the general public. I don't know. It just doesn't appeal to me. It just seems low energy. That's the main thing. There's such low energy to it. At least if you're going to do this, if you're going to work out your issues in a movie and talk about nostalgic things, talk like you have something to say. Be excited about it a little. Like, be really into the TV show, the supernatural TV show that these teenagers want to watch. Oh, instead they're just lying around talking about how everything sucks, and then one of them disappears, and then I guess the other disappears at some point, and that's the end of the movie. Like, why make it so dreary? At least make it fun. At least show us a clip of the the crazy TV show they're really into. Is it supposed to be the X-Files, or is it supposed to be like a kids TV show? It kind of looks like a kids TV show. There's this trope in Hollywood that there's still these local TV shows where a guy dresses up as a character and talks to the kids. Those shows haven't existed since like the 50s. They were gone when I was a kid. We had Sesame Street, which I guess sort of counts, but that was about it. So this idea that we had, okay. When I was a kid in the 70s, we had Captain Kangaroo and Captain Noah. But they weren't in crazy suits. They were just hosts of the show. They were barely characters. Barely. Like what Hollywood does, it's like in certain instances, it's like trapped in the past and can't get out of that. It's like when they're pitching these movies, they need to rely on these stereotypes and tropes, so everybody at the meeting goes, "Oh yeah, I know what that is," because they're so stupid and unread and uncultured. God forbid they take a chance on anybody who had actually read something. That's what I feel like it is. So this just feels like nothing. It feels like someone made a movie who has nothing to say. Oh, I was a kid in the 90s. Okay, so what? So what? You were a kid in the 90s. So what? It sucked? Oh, you were a teenager and it sucked? Shock! Surprise! Hey, everybody! Someone had a bad time as a teenager. Oh, that's unusual, isn't it? No. Just no. I saw the TV glow. Okay. Who even watches TV anymore? Who's this aimed at? Depressed 90s kids, I guess? Oh, yeah, I'm so depressed. Oh, here's a movie where I could be slightly more depressed about my life and my past and my childhood and growing up as a teenager. Gee, can't wait to see that. It's going to make a lot of statements to make me feel good. What are movies anymore? Is there anything being put out there with even a little bit of spark? All right, that's it for me, Tony D. Sorry to rant. I will be at Tyndall Road Brewery today at 7 p.m. in Bordentown, New Jersey, where I will tell you how to hunt the Jersey Devil. And I'll be excited about it. I will have my energy up, and I will be talking like a guy who actually likes his job. So if you want to come out and have some brews and talk about the Jersey Devil, we'll see you there. See you in the next one.